people either are going to floss or they're not going to floss.
We can encourage them to floss, we can recommend it, we can almost demand it.
It certainly is possible to floss with orthodontic appliances, but the average person isn't going to do that.
After they leave the office, they often tend to just stick with their old habits.
Removal of interdental plaque is key to an effective daily oral hygiene regimen. However, less than 1/3 of adults floss or use dental aids on a regular basis, and even less do it correctly.
The problem is they don't floss. No matter how many times you tell them, they just won't do it.
Now there is an easier, more effective alternative for these patients: the Waterpik Dental Water Jet. In recent years, much has been learned about plaque biofilm, a community of bacteria embedded in a secreted extracellular matrix that adheres strongly to the surface of the tooth.
Now, we've been studying biofilms now for 40 years and dental biofilms intensively for the last 4 or 5 years, and quite clearly they're very recalcitrant biofilm, very, very difficult to remove, chemically difficult to remove, and difficult mechanically to remove.
The idea here was to pose the Waterpik jet system with a very tough target in which we have biofilm accumulation over years of neglect, and this was subjected to a 3-second Waterpik jet treatment where we used both the standard tip and the orthodontic tip, and the teeth were prepared for scanning electron microscopy and later visualized by imaging.
The results were almost impossible for me to believe the first time through, so we've stacked the deck very heavily against Waterpik. We had built a plaque, 4-day plaque, and we built it on top of an old plaque, calcified plaque.
When we looked at the tooth under the scanning electron microscope, we saw huge areas of biofilm removal on the teeth that were treated with the Waterpik as compared to those which were not treated.
We had virtually total removal of the plaque.
We saw a 99.9% reduction of biofilm in the Waterpik treated tooth.
One of the difficulties with plaque and biofilm is that you really can't see it. It's clear, okay? So we didn't have evidence, visual evidence of complete removal. But now with these direct methods, the scanning electron microscopy, you apply the Waterpik to a plaque on the surface of a tooth, and you look with a scanning scope, and it's gone. It's simply gone. And that's unequivocal and unarguable.
This latest research builds on more than 50 studies conducted by 25 universities and independent research facilities that have proven the safety and efficacy of the Waterpik.
The clinical studies just confirm what I've already known about the Waterpik all along, and that it does remove plaque and that it's highly effective in keeping the mouth as healthy as possible.
A major study conducted at the University of Nebraska showed that Waterpik is an effective alternative to flossing in reducing the symptoms associated with gingivitis and periodontal disease. In fact, the Waterpik Dental Water Jet proved to be up to 93% more effective at reducing bleeding and up to 52% more effective at reducing inflammation compared to flossing. Waterpik can achieve these dramatic results due to a clinically proven, precisely controlled combination of water pressure and pulsations that gently clean interproximally and subgingivally to reduce plaque and the pathogens responsible for periodontal infections, and inflammation that leads to attachment and bone loss. The patented pulsation action flushes the bacteria, debris, and biofilm that are often missed with typical brushing and flossing, and massages gingival tissue to stimulate circulation and improve periodontal health.
Basically, anywhere that stream of water touches, it's very effective at dislodging bacterial biofilms. So there's no question that it works.
The standard jet tip reaches on average 50% of the pocket depth. For periodontal patients, the pickpocket tip is proven to reach up to 90% of a 6mm pocket. The end result? An easier and more effective alternative to flossing and greater compliance, exactly what you and your patients want.
What I'm seeing is that within about a month of using the Waterpik, patients are coming back with a lot less inflammation and, to tell you the truth, a feeling of accomplishment because their oral health is improving and they don't even have to floss to do it. It's fun for them.
The Waterpik Dental Water Jet is especially useful for patients with dental work, such as implants, crowns, bridges, veneers, and braces.
The most effective way that I have found for patients to keep their teeth clean is with a Waterpik. Compared to flossing and floss threaders and trying to maneuver around wires and appliances and braces, there is no competition that can stand up to the Waterpik.
In fact, a recent clinical study conducted on adolescents wearing braces compared the Waterpik Dental Water Jet with the orthodontic tip to flossing. This study showed that the Waterpik, in conjunction with manual brushing, was more than 3 times as effective at removing plaque, and also significantly more effective at reducing gingival bleeding, compared to the traditional regimen of brushing and flossing.
I found that if things are easy to use, patients are more likely to use them every day. Waterpiks give very positive feedback, and the end result is when we take off their braces, they have a beautiful functional smile that they're proud of, and I'm proud of.
The newest Waterpik Dental Water Jets are the Waterpik Ultra Countertop and the Ultra Cordless. Both units are easy to use, with multiple pressure settings and a variety of tip accessories for all your patient's needs. Waterpik offers a complete line of professional and consumer oral health care products, including the new Sensonic Professional Toothbrush that is 25% faster and clinically proven more effective at removing plaque than other sonic toothbrushes. Plus, Waterpik has a full line of in-office preventive products, clinically proven restorative products, market-leading impression products, and introducing the new Waterpik Ultra Thin Fluoride Varnish. Because of its ultra-thin consistency, it's much easier to apply and releases significantly more fluoride than the leading brand. And of course, Waterpik's flagship line of dental water jets.
When I recommend a Waterpik to one of my patients, I know that I'm giving them the tools that they need in order to achieve the highest level of oral health that they can. And I feel really good about that.
The Waterpik Dental Water Jet, the easier and more effective alternative to flossing. Safe, gentle, easy to use, to improve compliance and provide long-term, measurable results.
My main message as a periodontist to patients, hygienists, and other dentists is the Waterpik does work. I can see results within a couple of weeks.
Waterpik, clinically proven results for you and your patients.